Foreigners back to China. Well, during the pandemic, there had been mass expat exodus from China. We are now seeing some of them coming back, so let's take a closer look. First of all, tourists. In 2019, nearly 98 million international visitors explored China. Last year, that number plummeted to just 35 million. Yes, despite the easing of travel requirements and visa regimen, many foreigners remain cautious. As you see, the number of short-term visitors has fallen by nearly 2/3 since the beginning of the pandemic. So what are the major challenges? First of all, the flight availability is still a problem. While this year has improved slightly, for example, flights to the US went from 35 weekly last year to 50 today. It still remains far below the pre-pandemic levels of 150 flights per week, limiting the international connectivity. Secondly, apps, payments, and general internet access. Many visitors cite restrictions on internet access, unfamiliar apps, and payment challenges as significant hurdles. The inability to access, for instance, WhatsApp, Google, or Instagram can hinder both personal and professional interactions. Lastly, geopolitical tensions. Yes, ongoing tensions between China and the US have created an atmosphere of mistrust. American Department of State, for example, asks American citizens, and I quote, to reconsider travel to mainland China due to the arbitrary enforcement of local laws. So given all that, and given where we are today, the inbound tourism in China is unlikely to grow significantly in the foreseeable future. But what about the expats in China? Well, China issued 711,000 resident permits for foreigners in 2023, a significant drop from 846,000 in 2020. Major cities like Shanghai saw a decrease from 70,000 permits in 2020 to just 50,000 in 2022. A recent 2024 survey from American Chamber of Commerce in China revealed that only 33% of companies believe their staff would be willing to relocate to the country. And just 52% of the American companies surveyed feel optimistic about their business prospects in China over the next 5 years. This is the lowest level of optimism reported since 1999. So besides that, the job market remains competitive. Many young foreign professionals feel that competition is so fierce because they are not only competing among other foreigners, but also with the local talents. This reflects a broader sentiment in the country that opportunities for expats in China are likely diminishing.